Hello and welcome to Airborne Kingdom, a new early access game that I found on Steam. It looked quite interesting, so I thought why not try it out. And well, here we are. Let's see. We can begin here and then... Oh, this is a new game plus. Okay. And a creative mode. Interesting. I'm just gonna start a new game. Normal or hard? Well, I haven't played it yet, so let's start with normal difficulty.
In a bygone age, a kingdom existed like no other. This kingdom did not anchor its power. This kingdom took to the skies. The Airborne Kingdom traveled to every kingdom on the ground, sharing knowledge, culture, and tradition. Its great council guided the lands through a golden age. Yet, long before even our elders can remember, the Airborne Kingdom vanished. The people sought to continue their harmony, but self-interest began to overrule. The land's 3 regions slowly isolated. Trade, travel, connections all unwound. Kingdoms contracted, and small settlements nearby were nearly wiped away. Bygone times turned to legend. But in the tapestry, we found instructions. A blueprint to remake the technology of the ancients. A prophecy to restore the Airborne Kingdom. There was but one belief we had wrong that day, though it proved vital. For such a finding was no chance at all.
Lift off. All our painstaking efforts have succeeded. Our home flies. Yet this is only the beginning. To truly rebuild the ancients' vision, we need to find every kingdom upon the lands and befriend them as common allies. We also need inhabitants to form our great council in this new empire. We should start with the kingdom of Rutula, not far from us, and the only kingdom we know. But first we must build houses and find supplies. Let's begin. And here we are. Our flying kingdom in the skies. Oh. The ground looks like a bunch of scrolls just put on the ground, essentially. And this is our flying kingdom. Looks quite cool. Oh, there are even people here. I can click on them. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Now, here's my mouse. Okay, good. Juvat Tanok, idle, satisfied. Our camera. Oh. Now we can follow him around. Dalu Lodak. Okay. Those are the people working here. Let's unlock the camera again. Nope. And have a look. So there's some kind of maybe a steam machine to generate the power, and that's how this thing flies. Okay, so that's how I can move around. Okay. We've got a bunch of stats. Oh, well, let's pause this. Spacebar, normal, faster, and fastest. Okay, so airborne travelers overall satisfied. Next kingdom tile at 16 more workers. And satisfied, mediocre, upset, angry. Okay, so satisfied is the second best. Contributions to this displeasure. 9 inhabitants who do not have a home. 9 inhabitants but no houses, so they're all idle. 27 food with storage for 30, minus 0.4 per hour needed by workers. Water, 14 water with storage for 30. Lift, 20 weight from buildings with ability to carry 40 total. No tile issue, tilt issues. 0 degrees front, 0 degrees right. 1 town center giving 40 lift. Oh, so I also have to make sure that when I build something, that the whole structure doesn't tilt. Of course, that's important. Speed. Yeah, speed. Because of the drag on our buildings, we can only move at 76% of our fastest possible speed. Add proportion buildings to increase this amount. 1 town center giving 76% proportion. Then coal. So it does work with steam. 26 coal with storage for 30, minus 0.5 powering the central fan. We've got a bunch of wood, adobe, iron, glass, canvas, and that's our resource storage. And relic, rare items from ancient days, used for bartering. And we've got a compass here as well. Right now I'm looking north. Okay. The clouds move out of the way when when the cursor is over them. And there's a forest over here. 38 remaining, about 2 per trip. Assigned workers to collect wood from this forest, useful for construction of buildings. Insufficient aircraft build more hangars. Okay. Basic controls. Click the left mouse button to select objects in the game. Okay, I already figured that out. Hold the right mouse button by moving your mouse to rotate the camera. Yeah, that's easy. And Q and E. Use the arrows to move the camera. Middle mouse button by moving. Yeah. C to recenter your camera on your town center. You can also click the center button on the bottom bar. Okay. Or the center button. That's the map. And that's our mission. Renew the Airborne Kingdom. The prophecy scrawled on the tapestry is clear. We can only achieve prosperity by remaking the Airborne Kingdom. We must have a great council with as many members as the ancients did, and we must find an ally with all of the kingdoms throughout the lands. Only by providing our worth will they agree to an allegiance. 9 out of 150, 0 out of 12 allies tapestry. Ah yeah, that's from the beginning. That's us and each of these 3 other kingdoms, I guess, have 4 was it 12 kingdoms in 3 regions? Maybe something like that. People and work. Okay. So on the top bar you can see the amount of people that have joined you. 9 in our case. On the left is the number of people and on the right is the number of housing blocks. Each person requires 1 housing block. Inhabitants with no specifically assigned task will build any available construction. If there is no available construction and they are not assigned to work, they're shown in the idle worker count next to the housing numbers. Try building some housing blocks for your inhabitants now. That sounds like a good idea. So we've got housing blocks. A housing block provides shelter for one inhabitant. Each block is clumped together with its nearest neighbor to form a 2x2 house. Costs 5 wood. 0.5 up. 0.5 lift required. Okay, I get it. What else do we have here? A hangar contains 7 aircraft used by workers to gather resources and interact with people in the world below. Where's to left? Path. These workable structures act as both road and support. Building must be attached to the town center via a path. And academy. Allows for researching blueprints. Build multiple academies for faster research. Okay. Basics. Storage. Food silo. Increases storage for food. Greater storage allows us to travel further. Warehouse increases storage for all resources used for construction. Greater storage allows us to travel further. And of course, water tower increases storage for water. Greater storage allows us to travel further. That's that all makes sense. Good. Let's build a house. Okay. How do I do this? C to change housing blocks. Oh no. I can change the shape and R to rotate it. Wait, can I just build it? Entrance not connected to path. Can I just build it here or here? No. Where am I supposed to build this? I have enough wood, right? Yes. Okay. Give me a second here. Double cost tilt. Okay. Why can I not build this? Hello? Path. Okay, that's a path. Oh, now I can build it. So there's just no available path anywhere here. Good. That took me a while to figure out. And yeah, it automatically snaps the entrance to the path that I can build it to, but it's shown in black if there is no place to build it. Well, and let's place this here. People go to work and we get a house. And we should have some tilt now, right? No tilt because it's, I guess, too light and not far enough from the center. So it's okay. That means we have one house. We need more, but first, let's see. Buildings and tilt. Ah, yeah. Any buildings must be connected to the town center via paths. I know that now. These walkable platforms also act as sturdy connections between buildings. Housing blocks clump together in 2x2 squares, but that clump must also have some connection to a path. Later constructions may have similar clumping properties. Okay, so I guess this is a 1x1, and if I build 3 more around it, I will get a housing block. And other buildings can that too, and maybe that housing block has some bonuses. We will see. When placing buildings, pay careful attention to tilt, as adding too much weight on one side or the other will tip your kingdom, which may annoy your population and slow you down. And gathering resources. You may be up in the skies, but you'll still need to gather resources from the ground. Your people can reach these resources with a hangar building. Hangars contain planes which allow your people to fly to the ground and grab materials. Sounds easy. A hangar should be one of the first buildings you construct. So, once you have one, left click on that nearby forest and assign people to gather some wood for more construction. That makes sense. So let's place... I'm thinking of having the houses to the left and to the right, and the hangar at the back, and I already forgot that I need paths first. Let's build some paths all around so that I can connect stuff to my main building. That's center, yes. Oh wait, that's no. Stop it. Stop it. We don't need this one. Ah, what did I do? What was that? Oh, I can... Yeah, of course, I can fly this thing around. Okay. Don't move. Now... movement. Unlike other kingdoms, your kingdom can move. Simply right-click anywhere on the land and you'll start moving in that direction. Being unmoored has its advantages. You can get closer to resources that would otherwise be too far away. The closer you are to a resource, the faster you'll gather it. Well, that makes sense. Let's see. We want to go to that forest. Hangar. Okay, contains 7 aircraft used by workers to gather resources and interact with people. 2 lift required. We have enough lift. We now need to... forest. 38 remaining, about 2 per trip. Assign workers. Let's assign 1 person and see what happens. Oh yeah, here they are. They have planes and... Oh, and that number indicates how many resources there are here. Oh, nice landing. Okay. Let's assign 2 people to that. And researching new buildings. Construction on a flying platform is hard. Beyond basic and storage buildings, you must research any new constructions at an academy, so that they may work in the skies. Your people don't have many ideas for buildings yet, but an Adobe kiln would be a useful addition, so that you can transform... What was that? Bricks, or something like that. No, wait. It looks like a brick. Create an academy and start researching an Adobe kit. Adobe, yeah. Now we should have 2 people, right? Yeah, 2 planes. Okay. We still have 7 idle workers and they want housing. So before we create an academy, which requires 30 wood, we get 8 per hour. I want to build more housing first. Oh, so I can just add this house here without needing an extra path. So let's do that. We tilt a bit to the back because of this hangar, but that's okay. Now I have 4 houses. Okay, the bonus is not that they provide more housing or something like that, but that you can group 4 of them together and they only need 1 path. That's it. I get it. But that means that I need a path around this if I want to build more stuff here. Let's have a path around here as well so that I can build stuff. Should tilt a bit to the right now? No. We are only tilting towards the back. Well, I guess that's not too much of a problem. Let's build more houses over here. Cost too high. Oh, I need to wait for more wood. In that case, let's just assign more people. Does the forest regrow? So should I collect all of the resources here, or will that just destroy the forest? I'm not sure. Maybe it just naturally regrows. We'll see. This is the first try anyway, so yeah. Wait, that's a house, right? Why can I? Oh, that's just... Oh. Okay. That's just some... that's one of the house types, I guess. There were 2 types, right? This one... and... this one. Wait. Okay. I'm not so sure why those 2 look like this, but it does count as a house, so I'm not complaining. Let's have a path around. Good. And the next housing block we'll place here. We just need 1 at the moment, so that's good enough. And we completely we harvested all of the trees in this forest. So let's move to the next forest. Can speed up the game as well. What's that? A coal deposit. We've got enough coal for now. Let's have 5 people harvest the wood down there, and oh yeah, we can speed this up. Everyone is happy right now. Everyone has a house. Oh, does look quite nice at night. Can I look inside? Oh well, I guess there's nothing here. Can customize this. Oh. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's how I can change it. Well, I must say I have no idea why these two houses looked so strange, but this is much better. Well, still not satisfied though. I want this type. Oh, that's why. I'm sorry. It has to be this way. Okay. That's better. A nearby forest has been fully chopped and replanted. It will regrow in time. Oh, I missed that message the last time. So, yeah, it will regrow. That's, yeah, that's the last forest. It's already in the process of regrowing. Wait. What? The number of trees was at 9, right? Why did it go down to 8? I don't know. Maybe, let's keep that in mind. So, we've got more than enough wood to build the academy now. So, of course, we need to have the academy at the front because science is always moving forward. And we need to rebalance the ship a bit, or the kingdom rather. Yeah, that's better. Academy complete. Now that we have built an academy, we can start to research new technology. Researching is how we can take ground technology and adapt it for use in the skies. Open research tree. Okay. Resource. Oh yeah, basic resource storage, lift, propulsion, and desires. Whatever that means. We start at the top and move down. Okay. That's the town center. The heart of our flying kingdom stores coal as fuel for the large fan, which is then connected to all lift buildings that also need coal. If our coal ever depletes, our home will fall to the ground. We know to always be wary of our reserves. Okay. How much coal do I have? It's right in the middle. 19 out of 30, and I have minus 0.5 per hour consumption. Then we have the housing block. Housing block provides shelter for one inhabitant. We already know that. And the hangar. Good. Now, what should we research though? Yeah, Adobe kiln. I forgot. Transforms bucket into Adobe. Workers don't like living near the Adobe kiln because of its fumes. Requires 2 lift and a construction cost 15 completes in research complete in 2 hours. Let's speed that up a bit. 5 working in buildings, 5 researching in academies. So every idle worker will automatically do whatever they can. I'm not sure if I like the system. I mean, I would probably like to have a bit more specialization, because right now, if I understand this correctly, it means that everyone can do everything, which, I mean, for the beginning it's okay, but then later I kind of feel it's like if I understand it correctly, then yeah, 1 second. Workers don't like living near it because of its fumes. Okay. If everyone can do everything, then yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. Someone who picks up wood is probably maybe not qualified to research propulsion of a flying kingdom in the skies. Maybe. But we'll see.